Part of my strategy for homelessness is to try and keep people from ever experiencing homelessness. And the way we do that is by identifying those who are at risk of finding themselves unable to pay rent. Those are the best people to locate ahead of time, so we're not trying to find them a house once they've been out on the streets and already begin to experience homelessness and become institutionalized to the way of the streets. So when you talk about rent control and assisting those who are on fixed income, who are at risk of finding themselves out as rent increases in the city, those are the exact people that I'm looking for as part of my homeless strategy to stop that from happening. So of course, we are looking at assisting with rent, helping make ends meet. A few $100 extra to a family like that can keep them from becoming homeless, and will assist the city in having one less family or less. The small businesses are the lifeblood of the city, and some of the issues that I'm working on, my top 3 priorities, are homeless, the infrastructure, and the safety for the public. Those 3 things, if we're able to tackle those properly, then the small businesses are going to flourish, because it's not just your business, it's also your employees. They're going to have to deal with all 3 of those things. So when we are able to get the homeless off the street and give them a chance at fixing their lives, we're able to give you an infrastructure that's going to assist your business, and we're going to be able to make it safe for your employees to come down into your part of town and want to do business with you. Then that's going to help everybody in the city. And I'm just going to tell you that having parking taken away with bike lanes without talking to the community first, it just shows an out-of-touch approach to making decisions in the city. And you're going to find a mayor in me who's going to be listening to the people, the small business owners, and everyone about the climate impacts all of us here in San Diego, and more importantly is the environment in general. So while I care about the climate change that's going to be occurring over the next couple of decades, and having a realistic approach that's going to solve that problem here at San Diego and make us a city that folks are going to emulate throughout the country, it's also very important that we look at the rest of the environment here in San Diego. We have a disaster in our riverbeds that are polluting our oceans. We've got the sewage that's coming up along our beaches where my kids play. This is something that we got to tackle, the problems of today as well as the problem of the next 20 or 30 years. So you're going to see in me a climate action plan that is attainable, and it's one that is going to make a difference for all of our children. The idea of just putting bike lanes into your neighborhoods, hoping that we can push people toward using mass transit, is not a plan. It's not a great strategy. It's going to be hurting our neighborhoods and hurting our businesses in a way that hurts us today. Just with any community in the city, the safety, the fairness, the availability of care for them, it matters not which subcategory of San Diegan you are. You're all going to be protected. You're all going to have your rights protected by this mayor. I have family members who are in the LGBTQ plus community, and many friends. They have a friend in Larry Turner as their mayor. So for those who are concerned about any kind of change in the enforcement of the hiring and employment laws in San Diego, or the medical care, there's going to be nothing of the sort happening, no changes in that regard. If anything, it's just going to get better, and they will be a respected category of people in the city just like all others.